glad I'm not out there. Oh, Canada. It's too cold to vlog. I think I'm gonna do a sit-down video for this week. Hello. Guess what I just got? Honey garlic wings. Our school has a 79-cent Wednesday wings night. You can get 10 wings for $7.90 plus tax, and you have to buy a drink. So I got some chocolate milk, and don't worry, the straw is paper. My school got rid of plastic straws, and they only give out these paper ones that get all soggy and gross eventually. So if you couldn't tell, today I'm gonna be trying to do a mukbang video. If you don't know what mukbangs are, they're like eating shows where you just eat and talk. I find them pretty fun to watch. Some of them, not the ones with like the really loud slurping sounds. I just like the regular talking and eating ones. Also, my grandma watches these videos and she lives alone, so she can like watch this video while she's eating by herself. She doesn't know what a mukbang is, so basically, 我同你食飯. These honey garlic ones are super sticky looking. I hope they're not too cold by now. Pretty good. After this, I might have some Oreo cookies. I have a whole bunch of Chinese Oreos that are different flavors. I never tried them before, and I got that most STUF Oreos last week when I went to the supermarket by myself. It's really hard to keep these clean. I don't like these kind of wings. I like the ones like the drum wings. I feel like this is really boring. I don't know. If you're watching this, I hope you're not bored. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. Something that I bought yesterday for $5, if my hands permit me to show you. Okay. Now, oops. I don't want this to get all sticky. So my school, they sell, sometimes these little booths come. This week there was like a music booth, and they had a bunch of CDs from way back when and records. Most of them are like pre-2000s, but I found Foster the People, the Torches album, which is actually one of the only albums where I love every single one of the songs, and I can listen through the whole thing. And I got this for $5 plus tax. Yes, chocolate milk. Okay, I'm a very slow eater. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but it's one of those ASMR sounds, I guess. I do like some of the sounds, like bread and I guess perler beads, but I'm still iffy about the slurps, like that kind of stuff. Like that sound. It may depend on my mood. If I'm hungry, I'll really enjoy those sounds, but if I'm not hungry, I don't know. One thing about my experience living on residence with roommates who I'm not very close with is that I always eat alone. Every single day I eat by myself in front of my computer. It's probably pretty bad for me, but I go on YouTube, I just watch videos, yeah, I eat, and that's it. But it would be better to talk to somebody. That's why I'm going to talk to this camera. I'm just going to pretend my grandma is watching on the other end and I'm eating with her because she is at her apartment alone sometimes eating. So good. Whole set. That sound is growing on me. So I'm pretty open-minded about these things that you see on YouTube, like what people would say that's so weird. But if it benefits somebody, if it helps somebody, then that's good, right? I don't think this will benefit anyone. This is not gonna help anyone. It's just gonna help me. Let's try a carrot. Let's see what that sounds like. Wow, that's a interesting sound. Is that a good sound? Sounds pretty good. If I go back and watch this video, if this relaxes me, I might make another one. But later I'm gonna eat Oreos too, so maybe I'll just do 2 in 1. And then I'll never do this again if nobody else cares. One thing that I did accomplish this week was I went to the gym for the first time. Like I went to the gym that's right across from my res, and they have such advanced looking equipment. Everything has like little TVs on them. Maybe I just am out of the loop and I don't know that gyms have TVs on them or like screens, and you can watch YouTube videos. You can go on Twitter, you can watch Netflix, you can do all of that stuff. I didn't know you could do that on gym equipment. Like, that must be really expensive. And the membership was only $50. So I went and I just did the bicycle one. So that was a cool experience. I need to go back more. I watched this one girl's mukbang videos, and basically she just eats and then she talks about like mass murderer stories, like crime stories, and it was pretty interesting. I learned about, like, I watched one where she was talking about Gone Girl or something like that. It was really interesting. I liked her channel. I should subscribe to her. I actually know one person. She was my classmate. She made some mukbang videos. But it looked like she probably did it on her cell phone. So that's a lot more convenient than having to bring a microphone everywhere. I watched some of her videos too, and she ate like seafood. So you heard lots of crunches. Oh yeah, let me finish talking about what I accomplished this week in class. It's only Wednesday, so I still have 2 more days to go. But one of the most important things I did was I finished this application form for a school that I'm trying to get into, and that is like a very important application. Then you put your references, names, and all their contacts, and you have to write 3 personal statements about, like, you have to answer some questions about why you want to do this or what your future career goals are. So I finally got that finished, and now we play the waiting game. Now it's all my referees' turns to just finish their reference and evaluation portion, and then we'll see if they accept me for an interview. And yeah, this isn't even just to accept me, this is to accept me for an interview, and then if I can pass the interview, then I'm in. But you need the interview first, so I'm hoping I have a chance. This is a really good opportunity for me to ramble and just keep practicing talking, explaining, and just not feeling weird about things, just to be confident. Sometimes I just care too much about what other people think. I wish I didn't have that. I always cared about what other people thought of me growing up, and I think that limited myself a lot. But now with vlogging and just doing YouTube stuff, talking to cameras, I really don't care anymore. So I'm just gonna live my best life, you know? And of course, I'm gonna value the opinions of people who might be experienced in something or might be wiser in a certain field. But YouTube, you can do anything on YouTube. I think I've attacked it pretty well. I only have 3 more wings to go, and a celery, which I don't really like. You know, this is pretty therapeutic. Instead of just sitting here and watching YouTube videos, I've taken some time to just reflect. That's always good. Today's also the Bell Let's Talk Day for mental health awareness. I saw it all over school today. University students really need it. You see what I mean when I say I eat really slow? Somebody would have finished this in 10 minutes. Then their memory card would still have space. But so far for me, it's almost half an hour to eat these 10 wings. I'm so messy. I really can't eat spicy things. If these wings were hot, I'd be red right now and drinking all my chocolate milk. I only like sweet and sour and salty. You have to buy a drink to get the 79 cents per wing. So, did you really save any money? Yeah, if you have to buy a drink, and a drink's like $3, it's almost the same as buying 10 wings without a drink on any other day. I don't know what this video is gonna look like. I think I'll probably edit it a bit more so it's not so boring. Today I was so tired in class because yesterday I fell asleep at, let me say, 4 a.m. I know that's really bad. I was working on catching up on reproduction, and I was completely caught up yesterday, but now I have one more lecture to go through again, which was today's lecture. And I need to finish a little assignment tonight for my wildlife class. I'm doing a comparison between two Australian mammals. The koala is a herbivorous marsupial, and the platypus, which is one of the weirdest looking but also very cute animals in the world, it's a monotreme, and monotreme is just this different class or order of mammals. Oh, I wish I could do hot ones, first we feast. I love watching hot ones, especially when they have like YouTubers and people I like. The Gordon Ramsay one was so funny. I didn't think his spicy tolerance was that bad, but actually I'm guessing all of those hot sauces are like spicier than like the flaming ramen. I never tried either of them. I've never tried hot sauce on wings, and I've never tried spicy ramen. So I would probably be bright red on the very first wing, and then I would not be able to answer any questions. Now I know how long it takes for me to eat chicken wings. More than 30 minutes because I'm such a slow eater. And I'm not even doing it for the video. I just like to relax when I'm eating and take my time. My brother, he can like finish a bowl of rice in 5 minutes and then leave. I don't know how. I take forever just to finish something. Now, will I be too stuffed for Oreos? Probably. Oh, there we go. I did it. I ate 10 chicken wings all by myself. I've never done that before. My first mukbang. I'll see if it was a success or failure, if I'll even post this. Alright, now I just need to wash my hands. And I guess the next part, I'll eat the Oreos, but on a different day because I'm kind of stuffed. Hi, how are ya? Now to the second part of this failed mukbang. I'm gonna try to eat these most STUF Oreos. I bought this last week at the No Frills because I saw this all over Instagram and I thought it was pretty cool because I love my Oreos and I love the stuffing inside. Ew, that didn't sound right. The filling, I love the filling inside, and this one has the most, so let's see how it tastes. I got my milk and my lovely mug that one of my good friends got for me for Christmas. Let's see how many there are. There must be like just 15 in there because there's like not that much space if there's so much stuff, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's an insane amount of stuff. Wait, how many are in each row? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each row. So that's only 18 cookies. Here we go. Look at that. Let me get a double stuff and let me compare it to the double stuff. Oh my gosh, the difference. This is like quadruple stuff or quintuple stuff. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Well, I do love me a good Oreo. Wow, you see that? I don't like doing that, like licking the cream first. I just go all in. Let me make it more even. Oh my gosh, this is probably my favorite Oreo. So one thing I learned about doing my first mukbang with the chicken wings is, number 1, I don't know how to eat chicken wings. Number 2, I really don't know how to eat chicken wings because it took me forever just to eat those, and I don't think I did it correctly, especially with the ones that have the 2 bones. And I learned what the bones were called in a chicken course. Well, not a chicken. I learned what it was in an animal physiology course. I didn't know how to eat those, but now I do. If I ever did it again, I would do it much better. Also, the mukbang was good for me to practice thinking on my feet, and is that the saying? Thinking on my feet? Or to just come up with stuff to say, because I'm talking to a camera, so I don't have anyone engaging with me and talking, so I have to just like make up stuff to continue talking. That's what it will be like for a multiple-minute interview if I get one. There will be a person who just sits there emotionless and you just have to keep talking. So I have to like think quickly and also be very clear in what I say. So that taught me how to do that, which is weird. A mukbang, it teaches you how to speak. Okay, I think that is nice and soaked. Let's take a bite. There's not even going to be sound in this. This is so weird. All you eat is cream. There's not even that usual Oreo flavor because all of it is just cream, and then there's just a tiny proportion of cookie. It tastes diluted almost because of the amount of filling there is. Let's see if I can hear any crunches. And the last thing I learned from this mukbang video is that I'm really bad at mukbangs. It's just not my thing. I won't do it again. Final bite for this mega stuff. Well, the most stuff. It's even more than mega stuff, I think, because apparently there is a mega stuff, but I've never had the mega stuff. I don't know how to feel about this, the most stuff Oreo. I think double stuff is still my favorite just because the proportion of cream to cookie is perfect so that you have that nice cookies and cream taste. But this the most stuff one. There's like so much cream that it kind of blocks out the taste of the Oreo cookie. And the most stuff is just a limited edition thing, so I'm sticking to double stuff. Alright, so that is week 4 of university. What was I doing again? It's already week 5 now as I am filming this. Oh yeah, week 4 is just a cold week. I just didn't feel like vlogging, and I also had a quiz on that Friday, so just busy studying and the usual eating and sleeping and crying. I mean, enjoying school. Okay, I will see you next week for week 5 of third year university second semester. Bye.